Hi. Homeschooling can bring up many questions and concerns in a parent's mind as they're considering it as an option for educating their child. How can I teach? Am I qualified? I'm not a teacher. All of these things may run through your head as you think about homeschooling. Actually, parents are their child's first teachers. As parents, we teach them to walk and talk, to tie their shoes. We teach them to count and their ABCs. If you can teach them all of these things to get ready for kindergarten, then why can't you teach them reading and writing, math, history, and science? After all, you are familiar with all of these subjects. You just need to have the proper tools. You know, there are many benefits to homeschooling. I'm a homeschooling mom. I've been teaching my kids at home since preschool. And I would like to share with you some of the benefits that I've found in teaching my kids at home. The 3 benefits of homeschooling that I wanted to tell you about today are the extra opportunities to teach your child values that are important to you, the opportunity to choose your own curriculum and activities that are right for your family, and enjoying a flexible schedule. Teaching children to live by and uphold the values that are important to you is one of the great benefits of homeschooling. Values are so important both in the family and out in the community. Values enable us to trust each other. If you teach your child values at home, they are more likely to take those values out into the community and use them there. For example, my son ran over the neighbor's light with his bike, and he broke it. Instead of running away and pretending that it hadn't happened, he knocked on the door, explained what had happened, and apologized, and offered to pay for the light. Now, she was impressed with his honesty, and we were glad that he was learning and using the values that we were trying to teach in our home. Teaching children values does not have to be difficult. Teaching them to be good citizens doesn't have to be difficult. There are many opportunities to be good influences in our communities. We just need to look for them. Look in your local paper and online, and you will see hundreds of opportunities to volunteer. I happened to Google volunteer opportunities in the Des Moines area, and I got 176,000 hits. Also, church groups, schools, and other organizations are great ways to get involved and give back to your community. As parents, we need to lead by example. Kids mimic their parents, especially young kids. They want to be just like mommy and daddy. Find something that's important to you, do it, and get your kids involved if you can. They want to do what you do. If you explain to them what you're doing and why it's important, they'll be excited about getting involved, and they'll listen. And an example of getting the kids involved is if I were to make donations, knitted blankets or hats for the neonatal unit at our local hospital. I would get the kids involved by taking them to buy the materials, helping them to complete the project, and taking them with me when I went to drop off our donations. Chances are, if you do service in the community, your kids will think that helping others is a pretty cool thing to do. A second great benefit of homeschooling that I wanted to talk about is the ability to choose your own curriculum and the activities that your kids are involved in. Now, some parents may wonder where on earth they are going to get curriculum to teach their kids. Well, the internet is a really great resource. It's one that I use quite a lot. You have to shop around to find what is right for your family. But there are many free resources online, and there are also many places to get quality curriculum. Also, homeschooling support groups are great places to get used curriculum. Another great place to get curriculum is the public school system. Sometimes, in some states, they have the public school curriculum available to homeschoolers to buy or rent. It's nice to be able to choose your own curriculum, and one of the nice things about it is that you don't have to teach something that you disagree with or that you find offensive. When you choose your own curriculum, you can incorporate your child's interests into your plans. For example, if your kids are crazy about dinosaurs the way mine are, you can plan a dinosaur unit for them to study. And you can incorporate your other lessons plans into that unit. For example, your reading lesson could be dinosaur books. Your math lesson could be a lesson about comparing the sizes of dinosaurs to common objects today. That's a great lesson in comparative measurement. Also, your science project, because the project does help to round out everything, could be building a dinosaur model. Supplementing your curriculum is easy if you're willing to be a little creative with your field trips. A trip to the grocery store or the farmer's market can be a really easy math lesson. You can teach your child the value of money, how to compare prices, and also how to stay in a budget. You should use your local attractions to supplement your studies. Here in Des Moines, we have a science center, a botanical center, a historical farming community, and the Iowa Historical Museum. We've used field trips to all of those places, and some of them are even free. I wanted to share with you a few ways that we have supplemented our curriculum. We've gotten our children involved in sports. We've done unit studies. This is a dinosaur dig that we did at the Science Center. We've taken them on field trips. The historical farming community was a great history lesson for us. Also, we try to use at least one project for each unit study. That helps us to round out the things that we're teaching them and teach the material in a new way.